Think about the fire energy. What does it do? It extinguishes water. Too much fire will evaporate water, right? And too much water, the same way that too much water will drown out fire.
I'm looking for the heart in you. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Baby, looking when you ain't looking. So if you want it, you better try hard. Cause if I let them push up on it, cause boy, they want it like you haven't been showing me lately.
I can write a book of a great story. Greetings. Alright, what's up, y'all? So listen, before we get into these videos, just let me explain the framework that you should think of before viewing this content. Energy is money, and money is energy. The same is relative to time. Alright? And when you think about feminine energy and you think about masculine energy, use this type of analogy that feminine energy is the creator of the environment, such as Earth, the planet that we play the game of life on, and water, which is the ether, the ethereal part of this environment, the frequencies that you can't necessarily touch, hear, smell, taste, etc., etc. You get the drift, right? The imagination. So also think that the masculine energy is the occupancy or the implementation that fills the environment. Okay, think about this when you think about money, and think about this when you think about the qualities, the masculine and feminine energy. I also want to state this, that although this is about dating the different elements, fire, earth, water, and air, that if you do not find someone who fits the criteria of the descriptions that I'm about to give, then it's quite all right. You will find that you can actually do these things on your own, and it will behoove you should you do so. There may be a gut feeling that you're going against yourself because it's a different arena of life, a different expression of life. However, if you want to continue to come here and learn this lesson that is being told to you this time, so be it. You know what I mean? That's on you. However, you can pick up this information and utilize it and apply it for yourself. And if I'm wrong, just get in the comment section, email me or something. But if I'm right, follow through. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Aries, what's going on, y'all? So listen, right? Aries, when you're dealing with a Cancer, remember, you are the masculine energy, a high producer of energy, which relates or transfers into money, which transfers into time. So with that being said, remember that we're going to begin with the sign Cancer. So remember that Cancer is a feminine energy. Now, for you, and you're dealing with a Cancer, you should remember this, that this person should be trying to create an environment for you that is nurturing, create an environment for you that teaches you how to save, or better yet, them saving. So if they have a mindset that where 30% of their income is spent on expenditures and the 70% is spent on savings or chopped down into other categories or sectors that are financial, then you know you got a good individual at your assistance, right? But if they are willing to risk their current well-being for imagined threat to their security at the moment when they're completely fine, then you know that this Cancer individual is not in their stable, in their right mind right now. They're moving off of instinct that is based on survival. Therefore, if they're making a move that goes against them, the peace and tranquility that they currently already have, then you know that there's some type of disturbance in it. There's some type of nervousness or anxiety placed there that is so future oriented that they want to start something again. They want to start something new and go out and do something new instead of enjoying the moment of the well-being that they provided for themselves at that current time. All right. So if you notice this, and that is a red flag if this Cancer individual is in your life. So now think about this, right? If your mate is like your mom, and I'm saying this doesn't matter what gender you are, right? Your mate can still be like your mom if that's your guy, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying, right? So if this occurs, right, you would want your home to be a place of nurture. You don't just let any and everybody in your home, right? So if this Cancer individual, for example, is like hell bent on getting a mega mansion to, you know, live lavishly amongst the celebrities in a community or something like that, and, you know, throw these large events at the party at the house and stuff like that, then, you know, this is a red flag for the Cancer individual that you're dealing with. Because remember, we want to get it's less is more in this experience with you. It's how much can we do with 30% of the income, right? And we can store up the rest. Now, other signs is different. When you're dealing with a Cancer, it deals with the nest egg. It deals with the life in the later years, right? How we going to chill in the later years and don't have to go outside and hunt stuff down and just, you know, get all crazy. And, you know, you want to be able to replenish yourself at a decent level, at a decent rate when you get in the later years of your life. So this is the type of Cancer individual you should be looking for. Think about the hotel industry when you think about your Cancer significant other, and this could be business or personal, mind you, right? But think about the hotel industry, because Cancer rules over the hotel industry. So notice how the hotel industry, it's an environment, right, that's created for occupants to come and have fun. You know, if they come in a lodge, if they're in town, they're more than likely going to have fun or recreation or leisure in the vicinity. And that's why a lot of hotels are built around a lot of recreational spots, clubs, nightlife and stuff like that, right or wrong. So that should tell you right there that there's a certain type of shelter for that type of activity, for the masculine activity to take place within. But if your Cancer individual is setting your real live home up to be this way, that's a red flag. That is going to be a detriment to not only your well-being, but their well-being as well. And just think about all of the energy that you produce as an Aries, right? Because again, masculine energy is going to produce more energy than feminine energy when it comes to, I would say when it comes to the recycling and the application and the recycling of energy. They're going to produce out more. It's like watts, right? So when you're dealing with fire signs especially, it's just going to produce more energy. So think about the massive action that Aries will be taking, right, Aries, in your day-to-day life. Remember, energy transfers into money, right? So you may not have the energy or money to take a break here and there, right? Because you're going to be producing so much, or take a break to actually go look for a home and speak with the broker and find out the best deals, this, that, and the third. Therefore, you would be able to trust this. You should be able to trust this Cancer individual with that type of obligation, right? And just think about the type of money you'd be forking over for this to happen. Now, if this Cancer individual is irresponsible with their finances, with their financial management, and they don't have the skill set or the mindset to talk to brokers and speak to brokers and get the best deal for you, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. But this is what you need to know when it comes to this sign, when you're dealing with this sign. And if not, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can apply this yourself. And this is what will help you do this yourself. And just think about it, right? Because the fourth house, Cancer, is the mother, and the Aries is the baby of the Zodiac. So imagine going home to your mother type environment and there's not enough titty, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, all of this money, all of this, and you're a Cancer, and these titties, there should be a lot of titty hairs. That's what I'm saying. So just imagine that right now. You got to think about this as well, Aries. You don't be thinking about shit when you do shit. You just be doing that shit, right? So, you know what I'm saying? And this is no offense, but you be out there, you just be making moves, and you be like, oh, later, like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. So think about it. You're not one of those people who are afraid or reluctant to pay other people to do stuff or buy stuff from people and stuff like that you like. Nah, that's what you do because you know you put in enough work to obtain that type of energy back, so that you can provide energy for other people. That's what masculine energy is highly based on, right? So know this when you're making your calculations, your observations, and your decisions to link up with different people. When you're linking up with a Cancer, keep this in mind.